Hey folks, it's Delphina. This time I'm going to be talking about writing. See, the thing is, I love to write. I wouldn't consider myself a writer because I've never actually finished anything, ever. See, the thing is, even though I love writing, there's always issues. These issues just break everything up and you just don't feel like writing again, and that feeling sucks. Some of these issues are, for example, starting off. Like, you never know how to start off. And when you do, there's complications, because after you start off, you start wondering, is it actually good? Should I just add something else? Should I write something else? It's probably one of the main things, because it's how you start. That's how you introduce the reader to everything that you're about to tell. And you want it to be perfect. The thing is, it's not always going to be perfect. And it sucks to not have that ability to just, the first thing that comes out, just have it be pure magic. Another issue of mine is actually following an idea, which usually is about a chapter or so. And the thing is, sometimes I get so stuck on the dialogue in itself that I can't really finish the chapter. So I just continue and go to the next chapter, and then that chapter ends up like shitty. So the consistency of actually finishing a chapter even though it's shit, that's kind of a issue of mine. Completely different issue is running out of ideas. The feeling of lack of inspiration sucks. Not being able to write anything. I have about 30 documents on my computer that are halfway finished because of this exact reason. Because I can't figure out how to end it, so I decide to start at something else just to get like inspiration going, and I end up writing halfway through that one, and then that one gets stuck. So I try to go back to the first one, and the first one is dead. I can't find something that makes me want to finish it. I don't know how to fix it, because if I fixed it, then I had to fix everything before it. And when you have about 80 pages that you have to rewrite, it doesn't really give you the energy or the motivation to actually rewrite those 80 pages. One of the most important of my issues is the fact that I love planning the stories, and I love the idea and the energy that I just get from planning it, because it's like, okay, this is it. This is the one I'm going to do. This is the one that I'm going to finish. This is the one that I'm going to actually send out. This is the one. This is the one. And then I get stuck on the dialogue, because everything that I planned wasn't exactly going as I had hoped. And that's probably the worst thing ever. Just feel like you're helpless and stuck. All of these issues, everything, I feel helpless when I do it, and I just don't know how to continue it. But on a good note, the other day I was on Tumblr, and I found this quote from Ira Glass, and it's something that when I'm stuck, I just start reading it, because it's actually very true, and it's helped me continue. I'm actually going to read it. This is the quote. It says, "Nobody tells this to people who are beginners. I wish someone told me. All of us who do creative work, we get into it because we have good taste, but there is this gap. For the first couple years, you make stuff. It's just not that good. It's trying to be good. It has potential, but it's not. But your taste, the thing that got you into the game, is still killer. And your taste is why your work disappoints you. A lot of people never get past this phase. They quit. Most people I know who do interesting, creative work went through years of this. We know our work doesn't have this special thing that we want it to have. We all go through this. And if you're just starting out, or you're still in this phase, you gotta know it's normal. And the most important thing you can do is a lot of work. Put yourself on a deadline so that every week you will finish one story. It is only by going through a volume of work that you will close that gap, and your work will be as good as your ambitions. And I took longer to figure out how to do this than anyone I've ever met. It's gonna take a while. It's normal to take a while. You just gotta fight your way through." So every time I go to write and I get stuck, I read through that, and that's what kept me going. That quote, it reached a part of me that I didn't know I had. It's also what impulsed me to enter a competition that's the Writer's Digest is holding for short stories. It ends December 15th, and I've never actually entered a competition, but that quote actually gives me the confidence to actually enter something of mine. And you know what? Hopefully I can actually do something with this. You know what? I'd love to live off writing, but you know, it takes dedication. So hopefully I'll be able to actually get my shit together. That's it for this video. If you have any issues of your own with writing, I'd love to know. So if you want to leave a comment, tell me what those are. Give it a thumbs up if you actually agree with anything that I've said. And if you want to subscribe, that's all up to you. But I would absolutely adore it. So if you do, thank you. And yeah, that's about it. So bye.